Can't make this stuff up. Can't make this stuff up. It's crazy. Did y'all see all the stuff that happened today with these riots? It's crazy. It's crazy. People sharing their opinions though. That's for sure. People definitely are sharing their opinions. One of which we're about to hear right now. Can y'all hear me okay? Before I get this thing going, because you know I had some sound problems yesterday. So let me know if you can hear me. All right, here we go. Let's bring this dude down here. Okay. Let's get this thing underway. What's up, Binary? Can you hear me? You all good? Okay, bet. Music too loud? Can you hear the music? Is it too loud? Do I need to turn that down before I play this clip? Go ahead and turn it down anyway, just because. Check out this clip. Let me know what you guys think of this. Listen to this guy.
To my black brothers and sisters out there that are the ones that are posting all this, oh, we just gonna mind our business. And I saw somebody earlier making t-shirts of like a group of like 6 black people, black men and women sitting on a bench texting on phones while the country is burning up behind them.
Really? Did you just hear that? Listen to that again. Listen, let me start this over. Listen to this again. Listen.
To my black brothers and sisters out there that are the ones that are posting all this, oh, we just gonna mind our business. And I saw somebody earlier making t-shirts of like a group of like 6 black people, black men and women sitting on a bench texting on phones while the country is burning up behind them.
Yeah. See, the thing is y'all are the ones that are burning it. Why would you want us to help you? You talking about while the country is burning behind, you're the one setting it on fire. You're the one setting it on fire. Why would you expect us to help you do that? And it's in our neighborhoods. You want help? Come on.
Let me explain something to you guys.
Explain.
Let me explain something to you. When they get done with the brown people, they'll be coming after you.
When they get done with the brother, you do realize that we done like been here for like what 400 years now, you know, as in America, you know, under American leadership, as America as a nation was like 246 years? I don't know, something like that. America's been here for quite a while, you know, quite a while. And yeah, we've done came past a whole bunch of they're coming for you stuff, bro. At this point, we voted for them to go after people that aren't supposed to be here. Now, given it is sad that they're going, you know, that some people are casualties of this getting rounded up that aren't supposed to be here, but have been here and been doing the right thing. See, our heart does go out to them. We don't wish for them to have to go back, the ones that are doing the right thing, but one bad apple spoils the lot. People got tired of seeing cities taking over. You know, in Chicago, people got tired of not being able to go into the cooling buses when it's real hot outside because they say it's for immigrants only, and schools that was dilapidated and shut down because they said whatever they said about the school, but they could renovate the school and open it back up to house people that aren't from here, seeing people that are hungry and people that can't afford to feed their families that are American citizens be bypassed, and watch people that are not from here get all types of help for food and government assistance while the government ain't helped out none of its own citizens. Yeah, people are tired of that. People are tired of that. So we kind of voted for this. It does suck that good people are getting caught up in it. That's for sure. Our heart goes to them, but I mean, hey, keep listening.
And if you don't think that's true, you got another motherfucking thing coming.
No. Okay.
This is bigger than you, okay? Because let me explain another thing to you. Okay. You sit back and watch millions of brown people be kidnapped and removed from this country.
Kidnapped? Are you serious? So if you walk into my house, right, and I grab you and I throw you into my car and take you to the police station. Was you kidnapped? Matter of fact, if you come into my house illegally and I call the police and they come and arrest you and take you to jail, are you kidnapped? No, because you weren't supposed to be here in the first place. You broke the law. It's not hard, brother.
When they do come after you, there's going to be nobody left to stand up for you.
Oh, okay. So now it's coming out. You're one of those, I guess, lighter skinned American liberals that thinks that you are the savior of black people. I get it. I get it. You think that we need you to save black people. That's what it is. That okay, Messiah complex is what I'm getting. You got a Messiah complex. You think that because you're a white liberal, look at how he's pointing that finger. You're a white liberal, it's your duty and your right to just save black people when they need saving. Well, let me ask you this. Where have you been when the communities are just really bad? Like, are you out there trying to save them then? I'm just curious. Like, are you out there trying to get people to not join gangs, or are you trying to help people to get jobs? Do you do a job fair? Are you employing anybody? Are you getting people to not do drugs? Are you encouraging people to, like put down the guns and let the kids play? Are you doing any of those things, or do you just show up when it's a protest going on? I'm just curious. I'm not sure how that works. What's up, chat? I'll see you guys.
And when they're coming after you, how are you going to feel when people are sitting on the sideline like, oh, we just going to mind our business? Fuck all this other dumb shit. Man, no. It's not the time for that. Power to the people. It's time to come together.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Just hit the power to the people. What? I ain't gonna lie, that was funny. That was funny. That was all right. But yeah, you're dreaming, bro. Well, you got a Messiah complex, and we don't need no help, especially when you're doing it wrong. Then we don't need that. We don't need that. But check this out. Another example of liberal, pale-skinned Americans. Because this guy's pasty. I'm sorry. He's not even, can't call him white. He's pale. He's a pale-skinned American. That's what this is right here that I'm about to show you. So check this out. He's really pasty. He looks like paste, But they're blocking this black lady trying to get home or trying to get to work so she could feed her kids. She tries to explain this to these people, and these people just look at her, and this dude literally laughs like, job, yeah. I think he's high a little bit. I don't know, but check this out, guys. Look at this. This is just insanity. What's going on here?
But I have a kid. If I know that these people are having their children taken and their parents, what about my kids? I take their dogs. That's what happens to my kids. I can't help it. But you can if you could.
You hear this? She's saying, what about my kids? I got to go to work. You talking about these kids they're being taken and all this. Listen, they being taken back to where they came from. That's not, what are you doing? You arguing with this woman who's trying to get to work, and y'all are supposed to be white liberals. I thought y'all worship black people. Not all white liberals. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about these white liberals, not the regular liberals that are white. I'm talking about these ones, these pasty ones right here. Let's hear it again. But I
have a kid. If I know that these people are having their children taken and their parents, what about my kids? I take their dogs. That's what happens to my kids. I can't help it. But you can if you could just move off the land. You're not going to. How is this a peaceful protest if there's nothing to do? No, it's not.
How do y'all as white people feel about stopping a black woman from going to work?
Oh no, not work.
Oh no, not work. Did you hear this dude? Oh my God.
I care so much.
So you don't care?
Look at him. He looks like a straight demon, doesn't he? He looks like a straight demon.
About stopping black people from going to work?
Look at this line that you guys are causing. I'm not causing no problems. I'm not trying to. We're just trying to leave.
That's crazy, man. That is crazy work right there. These two. This is crazy work right here. They do not care. They laugh. They said, you're supposed to be trying to block a black woman from going to work. This dude laughed. That's how they truly feel. That's how they truly feel. This isn't your time, Blackie. You don't matter right now. You don't matter to us, okay? Wait till the next black guy gets killed by a cop, then we'll talk, okay? All right? Right now, you don't matter. This is about You know, the brown children right now, black children, back of the bus. No pun intended. No pun intended. But that's what it is. This is the truth. This is how they really feel. And it's pretty sad to see. This is going on. See, that was Chicago that you just seen. Look at this right here. This is happening in ATL, y'all. Atlanta?
He's getting it. He's getting it. Film it. Film it.
Holy shit.
Film it. He's got a cone on it.
He just threw one. They just threw one.
This is well practiced. This is a cone that they put on the smoke grenades in order to deter it. They're putting, it's a perfect organized tactic here. You gotta be careful because of all the smoke grenades.
Yeah, they're starting to throw.
But they're putting cones, the protesters are putting cones on the smoke grenades. This is what they've been taught to do by well-paid organizers like George Soros and now his son Alex Soros. The destabilization that is happening nationwide now, as you can see in Atlanta, same thing that's happening in LA, happening in Atlanta now. Quite literally because of these organizations.
Holy
And as you can see, the protesters, they're fighting back, they're throwing fireworks directly at the police here. So we're gonna keep it going, let's go.
Crazy work. Crazy work. It's getting sent up everywhere, y'all. Crazy work. Here, we got another clip. Check this out. This is crazy, man. I can't believe this. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is kind of shocking. Just a little bit. You know, it really is. It's shocking because it's happening in real time. Like, these people ain't got no kind of chill. Look at this. Oh, by the way, shout out to Mayor Adams in New York. My man sided with Trump. He got the police out there heavy before the protesters got to the streets and wasn't going for none of that. It went crazy in New York today. Absolutely crazy. Check this out. They wasn't playing no games. They wasn't playing no games, y'all.
This is what you get paid to do?
Hold on, let me make this bigger so you guys can see this whole thing. This is... Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. I'm doing very well, and God bless you. Look at that. NYPD ain't playing no games, dog. That's crazy. They weren't playing out there today, huh? What a shame. They ain't going. They ain't going for none of that. Police is on them. Blinding them, look it. Blinding them with the light. Throwing liquids at the police officers. Look at that. They own them, boy.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you.
Oh no. Yo. That's wild. That is wild, y'all. Denver's taking a beating tonight too, huh? They said wait till the 14th. This is crazy. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Well, that was fun. That one was fun. What about this one? Now, this one, I ain't gonna lie, this little clip right here, yo, this is why I told them they didn't want no military to show up. They did not want the military to show up. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen over here tomorrow or on the 14th. Look at dude try to go. Said nope. Look at military. They ain't going. Get down. Get down.
Get out of here. Nobody did any fucking cowards. What the fuck was that? Who are they arrested?
Not really. Do I miss it at all? Nah, not really. I don't miss it. Hey, you know, I found out they're actually going to be doing on the 14th right here in my city. And I'm like, man, come on. I got a beautiful city that I live in. And then we got a Democrat mayor. But the mayor's pretty dope. The mayor does a good job with the city that I live in. So I'm hoping that they don't get too crazy. I hope it's just a regular protest and there ain't no violence. I mean, there's not really much to do to protest out where I live at. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah. I never thought I'd say I got a good Democrat mayor. Straight up. I got a good Democrat mayor. It's pretty dope. Now, this right here is shameful. All right, check this out right here, guys.
Some of the things that other sheriffs in this state has participated in and increasing availability of manpower to execute some of these responsibilities that fall under immigrations, we are not. There has been a submittal of requests. The governor wanted to see all sheriffs participate in this one program, 287G, which was related to the inmate processing components, and we've always been in compliance with that. Then there was a pivot point to have deputies participate in 287G task force, whereas now it's the law enforcement apparatus that is out in the field and increasing the operational tempo for customs, meaning 20 deputies are assigned, let's say in Sarasota, to this particular task force. And those deputies are now basically operating under the will or so the partnership of immigration. I've dedicated the 2 people that's always been there. I've not increased that. We have other priorities in this community that I'm focused on, and immigration is not one of them. Not to dismiss the importance of that, but we have had case after case just a few months ago to speak about why it's important for us as law enforcement practitioners to focus on the criminal components, not administrative components when it comes to immigration. I don't care what country you're from. If you commit a crime in this country or commit a crime in this county, I'm coming for you. But what I refuse to do is take this notion that we need to be knocking on doors or arresting children or going into daycare centers or restaurants and taking and snatching people off these streets who have been paying taxes and contributing to this society in some positive form, regardless if they're a U.S. citizen or not. It's not within our purview. It's not within our responsibility, and I won't participate in it. This is something that has alarmed this community repeatedly, and I've been crystal clear, and I have not wavered in my stance in the last 6 years, and I won't.
All right. So why I say it was shameful, not the stance that he's taking, because y'all are not going to like this, but I agree. It's shameful that he has to come out and talk about children being arrested. Now, I don't condone that one. I'm not going to sit here and hold you guys up. In my mind, talk it over with the parents and say, look, if you want your kid to stay here, your kid can stay, and we'll make a pathway to citizenship for your child to become a productive member of society, and you could go back. But arresting children, I ain't for that. I'm not for arresting children that are just going to school and things. That's just my take. But, I mean, hey, I appreciate the cop, standing on his own principles of what he feels is right. I like how he said this. I don't care if you're American, not from America, whatever. You commit a crime, and I'm coming to get you. That was dope. It's like, okay, well, you're doing the job. But where the ironic thing about that is that people that are here illegally are committing a crime, and you're saying that you're not going to go for them unless they commit a different crime. So you guys can do with that what you will, how you feel about it. You let me know. Let me know in the chat. Do you think this guy is onto something or not? Is he being a little messed up? Now, this was something that I think everybody needs to see. This is important. Okay. I don't know if it's a psyop, fear mongering, if it's AI. I don't know. Who knows at this point? It's hard to tell what's real and what's not real on the internet, but everybody was sharing it. And I can't not share it. I need to show you guys this because, yeah, it's a little wild. All right. Hopefully you can read what's being said. You're not going to be able to read it like that. Oh, yeah, you would. Okay. All right. I'll read it. Anyone who can revive the tradition of taking out people, with the A, assassinate, that. And is near the leaders of apostasy, those who support the war in Gaza. By Allah, assassinations are the greatest form of jihad today, this man says. That's crazy. Who is this guy? This is the leader of Al-Qaeda, all right, in the Arabian Peninsula. Sa'ad bin Atef al-Awkward, whatever the name is, I don't know, calls on American Muslims to take out the president and Vance and secretaries like Rubio and Hegseth and Elon. He says, I call upon every Muslim in the infidel, criminal, and arrogant United States. He's calling on every Muslim in the United States, right? And it does not matter if they are Arab, American, or other descent. So he's calling every Muslim, don't matter if you white, black, red, brown, yellow, in between, doesn't matter if you're Muslim, right? What matters is that they should be Muslims whose prophet is Muhammad.
يكون دينه الإسلام ونبيه محمدا عليه الصلاة والسلام والذين بلغ.
And there are 4.5 million Muslims in America alone. Okay.
تعدادهم 4.5 مليون مسلما في أمريكا وحدها. نقول لهم
I am saying to all of them, revenge, revenge.
جميعا الثأر لا تشاوروا أحد.
Do not consult anyone about the, unaliving of infidel Americans, he says. This is a report. All right, all these platforms that I'm on, this is a report. That's all I'm doing. I'm just giving the news. I'm not calling for any of this. This is disgusting. And this dude is disgusting. And he's probably married to like a goat.
في قتل الأمريكان الكفرة ولتكن.
You should have a lot of determination, and the list of your targets should be effective.
همتكم كبيرة وقائمة استهدافاتكم مؤثرة فدونكم.
Go after the scum of the earth and its greatest criminals. He definitely looks like the type to do what I just said. This is Trump and his VP. This is Elon Musk, his advisor. And his supporters in terms of finance, administration, and technology. These are his secretaries of state and his secretary of defense. Whoa, he said go after their families. And all those who have any ties or are close to the politicians of the White House. Go after the Senate, the parliament of the real Zionist. It is a den of evil and a lair of pus and filth. Go after the institutions that support the, he's saying the Jews and the American government. I'm not saying this, America. I'm not saying this, good Jewish people.
المؤسسات الداعمة لليهود والحكومة الأمريكية كمثل مايكروسوفت.
Like Microsoft and all the companies that support the American Army, Air Force, or Navy. Bro is
وكل
really on
شركة
one.
داعمة للجيش
Osama bin
الأمريكي
Laden wasn't even this
ولسلاح
bold.
الجو أو البحرية أن يحيي سنة
And any company that manufactures ammunition or other things.
الاغتيالات وهو
And any company that manufactures ammunition or
بالقرب
these
من
other
رؤوس
things,
الردة.
go after Elon Musk's company. They are legitimate targets. Wow, he's calling them targets, y'all.
إنه والله لأعظم جهاد في هذا الوقت كل مسلم
And so are all similar companies that participate in the war against Muslims.
على أرض أمريكا الكافرة المجرمة المتغطرسة سواء أكان من أصول
I say to the knights of hacking, the so-called hackers among the Muslims. What? The Muslim hackers?
عربية أم أمريكية أو غيرها المهم أن يكون
The hacker knights. He said, I'm calling to the hacker knights. That's good. He said, and to all the free people on earth who reject killing and crimes. Okay, so you're rejecting killing and crimes, but calling for killing and crimes. Gotcha.
دينه
All
الإسلام
right.
ونبيه محمدا عليه الصلاة والسلام والذين بلغت
Go after the American economy as well as the economies of the Gulf countries.
إعدادهم 4 مليون
Disgusting.
ونصف المليون مسلما
Wow.
في أمريكا وحدها
Do not
نقول
cease
لهم
doing
جميعا
that.
الثأر لا
My
تشاوروا
Muslim brothers in
أحدا في
America.
قتل الأمريكي
The infidel American sniper Thomas Crooks was not braver than you are. Wow. He's basically saying, look at this nerd. You think this nerd is more cool than you guys? Yo.
كان الكفرة
He's trying to use reverse psychology on his own people. That is crazy.
ولتكن همتكم كبيرة وقائمة استهدافات
In terms of self-sacrifice and death when he wanted to take out the tyrannical Trump.
مؤثرة فدونكم عتاة الأرض وأكابر مجرمها فهذا ترامب
The same is true for the Christian Elias Rodriguez. Well, I disagree. You know, you called him a Christian. Come on, buddy.
ونائبه
Come on.
وهذا مستشاره
Who recently killed 2 staff members of the Zionist embassy in Washington. This dude is for real.
وداعمه ماليا وإداريا وتقنيا إيلون ماسك وهذا
As well as Bushnell, the American soldier who self-immolated.
وزيرا خارجيته ودفاعه
I still don't know if I buy that story. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know, I'm a conspiracy nut, guys. I don't know if I believe that.
وأهلوهم أجمعين وكل من يمت لساسة البيت الأبيض
In front of the Jewish embassy in America protesting their killing of Muslims. See, and here you go. The killing of Muslims, bro. Come on. He was protesting like the Palestinians. You know what I'm saying? And come on. It's not like they're going. I'm not even going to get into this right now.
بصلة أو قرابة ودونكم
What
مجلس
are you doing
الشيوخ
compared to these sacrifices?
مجلس
Let me
الصهاينة
remind you that the
الحقيقيين
number of Jews in America is not small. We know.
فهؤلاء هم وكر الشرور وجحر
There are about 6 million Jews in the USA, about the same number as in Palestine. Palestine, what's that? Oh, I know what you're talking about.
القيح والخبث ودونكم المؤسسات الداعمة لليهود والحكومة
Our
الأمريكية
brothers in Europe,
كمثل
you are approximately 16 million strong. Dang, 16 million in Europe? That's crazy.
مايكروسوفت وكل شركة داعمة للجيش الأمريكي ولسلاح
Do not leave a single safe. Wow, he's saying don't leave a single safe place for the Jews. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy work right there. That is crazy work right there.
الجو أو البحرية.
That is some wild stuff. So yeah, guys, this is what's happening right now in the world. This is what's happening. We got the world going crazy. Oh, Chrissy Teigen. You got Chrissy Teigen coming out and promoting the No Kings thing, like pushing people and telling them to go and get ready for the 14th of June. You know what's crazy? Chrissy Teigen is the same person. Like, that's John Legend's wife, right? Chrissy Teigen. She's the same person that was posting that weird stuff about like drinking baby blood and all types of crazy stuff online on X. Yeah, she was the one that was saying all that kind of stuff. And it's like, I don't think that she's the right person for people to take advice from. It's just my thought. Like I could be wrong. I don't know her personally, but if you followed her ex account, you know she went through a thing for a while there, you know? And now I don't know if you're giving sound advice when you're telling people to show up and protest. But yeah, you got her coming out and saying things like that. You got people tearing up the streets in Atlanta and Chicago and New York and Colorado and Arizona and, you know, LA. Enough to make you tired, you know? But then you got this. You got this guy that's, you know, he's a cheap Osama bin Laden, really. Osama, you know Osama bin Laden, bro. Let's just be real about it. You're living in the shadow. This is why you're doing this. You're making what kind of terrorist comes out and calls their hackers the hacker knights or whatever you call them, hacker knights, the knights of hacking, whatever. I don't know what he said, but it was crazy. It's like, come on, bro. This is what you own. I'm calling on all the hackers. Hackers assemble. Yo, bro, that's crazy work. That's crazy work. I want you to hack into all the databases. Yo, bro, that's crazy. That is crazy. And then you're calling for you're saying take the life of our president and, you know, the team around him. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy, bro. You know what that's going to do, right? I don't know if you know this, but they got this new like AI thing. It's devastating. It's horrible. It's horrible because it's a killing machine, right? AI. And yeah, there's drones. I mean, I'm pretty sure that your little bunker underneath your sand hill isn't going to be deep enough to like save you from the fire that will rain down on you for saying things like that, bro. That's crazy work that you would even do that. What is wrong with you? I mean, look, I love God, right? But I also live in reality. And in reality, America is a superpower with a super powerful military. And we don't take to them kind of threats like lightly. When does it stop? So you're telling all the Muslims to come together against Trump and his team, right? But then we know your ultimate goal would be after let's say you succeeded. Let's say that you took out the president of the United States and you're calling on all of your Muslim brothers and sisters to come together to do this. And let's say that you do it, right? Well, then what happens? Well, I could tell you. We are going to implement Sharia law worldwide. And if you do not submit, off with their heads, you know? Let me tell you something. I seen the little movie with the puppets. You know what I'm saying? America. I seen the movie. I know how y'all operate. It ain't going down over here, bro. It's not going to happen. And by the way, our Muslims in America are way, way cooler than your guys' Muslims over there, wherever you were at, wherever country you were, you know? You got a whole country that is a beach with no water. You just got the sand. Our American Muslims is way doper than the Muslims that are over there. Come on, cut it out, bro. You're just miserable. You're angry. You know what? You need to come and visit one of our beaches. That's what you need to do. You need to go by sand that has water connected to it, and you just need to swim. You need to just swim. And if you don't like it when you get here, then possibly a shark may come and relieve us of the problem that is you calling for this destruction in our country. But yeah, dude, rub some grass, like hug a tree. You are losing your mind. All the chaos that you cause. And you talking about, you know, the unaliving of Muslims. Brother, y'all literally flew planes into our towers over here and took 3,000 lives in one stroke, bro. One stroke. You know, not to mention what you do to your own people. It's just not cool. Not to mention what you do to women. You know, y'all be talking about doing stuff to anybody who disagrees with you. And you think that the American Muslims are going to be like, oh, yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and just ride with this guy that we don't know who lives over there in a country that has a completely different culture that we probably wouldn't be able to live up to as American Muslims. Because, yeah, the American Muslims that we got over here, yeah, they on their deen. But they also have fun. You know, have a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And I couldn't get with it. You want to take away everything. You want to take away pork, you know, no bacon on the cheeseburger. That's what you want to do away with. You know what I'm saying? You want the women to wear the burqas and bro, you really think you're going to get an American woman that may have converted to Islam to submit to you? Do you know how hard it is to get an American woman just to be quiet in a movie theater or something? Like, you think you're gonna get her to shut up all the time and not go? And they can't drive? Really? You're gonna make it to where they can't drive no more? You know how many women got nice cars and they just want to drive their car? They're not going for that. Nobody wants to ride on a camel. I don't. I've never thought about it. I never really sat and was like, you know what? I want to go camel riding. No. I mean, I've thought about horseback riding because it's an American thing. But you see the thing? It's an American thing. Like, I don't want to go. I would not want to go over there and wear a sheet. You know what I'm saying? To walk around all day and be hot and no greenery. You know, you got like palm trees, maybe. I don't even know if you got palm trees. Don't they need water? There's no water. There's no water. You can't even make a sandcastle without water. There's nothing to do with. No. American Muslims, don't listen to him. Okay? Keep on being great right here in the greatest country. All right, that's all I got. That's my spew about that. My bad, guys. I got off on a little tangent when it comes to this because this was just crazy. I mean, come on. Just disgusting. Oh, last thing that I'm going to show you before I go is this beautiful clip right here of the President of the United States talking about the new thing that's going to happen if you get called or if you get caught burning the American flag.
But they proudly carry the flags of other countries, but they don't carry the American flag. They only burn it. Did you see a lot of the flags being burned? They weren't being burned by people from our country or from people that love our country. People that burn the American flag should go to jail for 1 year. That's what they should be doing. 1 year. And we'll see if we can get that done. We're going to try and get that done. We're working with some of your senators. I know Senator Josh Hawley is very much involved. And I know the two senators from here. I think are you guys in favor of it? Boy, would this be a bad time for them to say no. I got you. I got those 2 votes. The agitators are throwing.
That was good. That was good. Shout out to President Trump, man. But how do I feel about imprisoning people for a year for burning the American flag? I don't know. I don't think that would be wise. You know, Constitution, freedom of speech, and all of that good stuff. But then again, it's like, where do you draw the line with freedom of speech? Is there a line to be drawn? I don't think so. I think that you should be able to express yourself. I don't like and I don't encourage burning the American flag, but I feel like that would be, you know, kind of just a step in the wrong direction as far as I'm concerned. Final thought. To all my people that are watching this right now that may be an immigrant or an illegal, right? First off, let me say, if you were over here and you're an illegal and you ain't did nothing wrong except being illegal, you know, but you work hard and you're raising good kids and my heart goes out to you for this situation. I'm sorry that you're in this situation. You know what I'm saying? I really do. My heart goes out to you because I love you. You know, you're a good person. You're probably a believer. You're probably, you know, just trying to make the best of a bad situation. I get it. My heart goes out to you. And I this whole thing, it sucks for you. You know, it really does. I'm praying for you. That's all I can't do is say, yo, I'm praying for you. It does suck. But to all the ones that are here legally and doing the wrong thing, adios, amigo. Adios, amigo. I hope you get your life together, find Jesus, and then come back and try to be a productive member of society. And if you come illegally and after all this stuff dies down and you come here legally, hopefully you can get your life together and not be one of the people that have just spoiled a beautiful situation for so many people that came over here and did, even though they came wrong, they were over here and doing the right thing, because now they're suffering because of your actions, because of the evil things that you did. Now good people are suffering and being sent back, you know, so shame on you. You know, you're the reason why good people are being deported, even though they came over here the wrong way. You know, God bless them. Praying for them. To all the protesters that are out there, take it from me. Take it from me. Don't follow the mob. Okay? If you are deciding to go and protest and let your First Amendment right, you know, be strong that day, then just make sure that when you do it, you go there, do the intent that you had, just to protest, not to throw bricks, not to follow a crowd into doing things that are illegal. You know why I'm saying take it from me? I went to prison for it. I've been there. All right. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you just want to protest, that is your American right. That is your right as an American to protest. Even if what you're protesting is utterly ridiculous and stupid beyond belief, it's still your right to do it. So don't be part of the problem. All right. To the protesters that are out there doing bad, waving the other flags of other countries because you're just angry. Look, go there. Go to the other country and stay for like a year. And then I want you to come back. All right. And when you leave to go there, do all the things that you do in America, like show up to protest, whatever cause they got going out there that you feel is super liberal that you can get behind. Go and protest in that country. And then I want you to come back after a year and tell me, and maybe it might be longer than a year after that, because they'll probably lock you up. You'll probably be in prison before they deport you. You know, it's weird, right? How that works. It's crazy. Who would have thought that other countries would do that? Do not allow a person that's an immigrant, illegal, not to protest and still lock them up and then even deport them. Who would have thought that that's a thing that happens? Well, it does in Mexico. You don't believe it? Go look up the laws. It's a thing. It happens. But yeah, go there and then come back and maybe read the Bible while you're down there. Lastly, I just want to say I appreciate all of y'all because you've been making this thing run for me for a while, you know. Prior to my incarceration and now rebuilding from scratch, you guys have been helping, and it's not hard no more. It's getting easier. So I do appreciate you guys, man, from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoy the content, yo, give me a follow. All right. If you enjoyed this tonight, give me a share or just a thumbs up. Just give me a thumbs up. You know, that'll be cool too. And with that, I hope all of y'all have a good night, man. God bless you wherever you're at in the world, man. Stay safe. Stay prayed up, you know, laugh a little bit. It's a lot of BS going on in the world, but you got to laugh. You got to find some beauty, some humor, and just enjoy life. With that, unite, don't fight, be a street light. Only you could be the change you wish to see in the world. And when you get too stressed out, you got to remember to pray, America, because without God, everything falls apart. Now, that's a fact. That's a fact, all right? Don't shoot the messenger. And definitely don't listen to the guy, you know? Thank you for the super chat. I just seen that right there. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. God bless you guys. All right.